Hello, everyone. This is Monique Lynelle with Monique Lynelle's Living with a Purpose blog. So, today's topic for the Monday motivation is enduring through the no's. So, in life, have any of you all ever been told no? Well, sometimes it might not be directly, but how about if the no is from God? How about it's a no to a relationship that you really want, or a no to a job that you wanted? How about if it's a no to a class or a trip or something that you really wanted, right? So sometimes we make plans and we want things to go a certain way, and we gear ourselves up like, okay, this is what it's going to be like, this is what we're going to do, this is how it's going to be, and we just think it's going to all work out. But sometimes there's a no. Sometimes you don't get accepted into a program. Sometimes you don't get a yes for a particular job. Sometimes the relationship that you have just is not working out. And it might not even be you. It could be you that you want more for your life and you're not willing to accept what this person is bringing to the table, or a toxic relationship that you really wanted to work. Excuse me. That you really wanted to work and it just doesn't. Those are no's in life. Sometimes there's no's. Sometimes you create the no's to someone else and you tell them, no, you can't treat me this way. No, you're not going to abuse me. No, you're not going to rape me. No, you're not going to hurt me. No, you're not going to treat me like some kind of animal. That's you in a power position for you to give a no. But what about if life is telling you no? How do you endure through that? Right? So that's what I'm here to talk about today. Enduring is something I talked about on the last week's video. But how I feel is that you shouldn't just take a no in your life for no forever. Sometimes it's no for now. Sometimes it will help you change your focus, switch your focus from this mode or this plan to another part of your plan. Maybe the timing will be different. I need some water, excuse me. Maybe the timing will be different. Maybe it means that, okay, it's no for right now, but it doesn't mean that I won't be able to finish this or complete this particular thing. You know, some people want a house at a certain time and they're like, still have to get their credit together. And they might have put in for a loan for one before it was time. So it was a no. It doesn't mean no forever. It means no for right now. And sometimes we need to know the difference. So with that, then you can exercise patience and be able to endure until it's a yes. Some things are no for life. Some relationships are no for life. They're not good for you. And if you continue with them, then it's going to be to your detriment. And, oh, excuse me. I feel like pollen went in my throat. And I didn't take my allergy medicine. So I'm like, I need some water and my allergy medicine. So it's making me like cough. Excuse me. So anyway, I just feel like sometimes you need to take the no's that come in life, and you need to recalibrate how you're doing something, or put your energies towards something that is a yes for now. And then whatever is on the back burner, you might be able to pick it back up at a later time when it's more conducive for your life, or it aligns better with what you're doing and what you're able to do. So no's don't have to be always negative. Sometimes it's just, I'll put it this way, sometimes God is keeping you from something that you don't need to be a part of. And you think the no means, like, well, I really wanted this, right? And I really wanted to do this. I really wanted to be in this. I really wanted to be a part of this group. I really wanted to be in, this school. And then there's another school. There's another relationship you could have. There's another thing that you can invest your time in, as opposed to sulking and staying stuck on that no. Sometimes it's just no for right now. Sometimes the no will help you to see another opportunity that you wouldn't have looked for had you not gotten that no. So with that said, don't just give up on things that will be good for your life. Sometimes you need to open your eyes and your horizons to see that there's other things that you need to be doing. Some things are in our plans, don't align with what our purpose is and who we actually are. Sometimes it's out of order for God's will in our life. And if you're a chosen person, sometimes the no's are loud. Like, don't go that way. Sometimes we're in our own way, and we get no's because we're not ready. Right? So if you want a relationship, you have to be ready for a relationship and what that entails. You have to be ready to communicate. You have to be receptive to listening. You have to want to do things with someone else. You have to want to include somebody in your life. If you don't want to include anybody else in your life, why would you get into a relationship? It doesn't make sense. You're giving yourself the no. So at the end of the day, when you endure, you have to have some patience, perseverance, dedication, and then maybe you'll find your path that you should be on, and endure through the no's. Okay? So I want you to be encouraged that even though something is a no in your life that you plan to do, maybe it was a no for now, maybe it'll be no forever, but you have to keep going and put your energies into other things, because if you stay stuck on that, then you won't be able to move forward into things that you're supposed to be doing for your life. You'll miss out on other opportunities because you're stuck on that no. You have to move forward, and if it's meant to be, you'll be able to pick it back up. You'll be able to complete it. That'll be a part of your life anyway. So sometimes you just have to chalk it up to, this isn't working and I need to let this go. But to stay stuck on it is not going to help you. So don't stay stuck on the no's. Endure through them and keep living your life through the no's. Okay? So I hope this helps somebody. I want to encourage you to look at the yeses in your life, endure through the no's, and don't think of yourself as a failure if it's no for now. It might be something for later. Okay? This is Monique Lynelle, and this is Monique Lynelle's Living with a Purpose. And I hope you have a great week. 10-4, over and out.